Hey there, guys. This is Brian here. If you're visiting my channel, obviously you come here to see videos of me dancing and my choreography and stuff like that. But another kind of side of me that I like to do is I like to make videos of kind of a motivational type to just kind of try to help people push forward and people push themselves a little further. Um, in every area of their life, not just for professional dancers, but for anyone else that comes across this video as well. It's just kind of my way to put my positive energy out there and maybe give you guys some strategies of ways that you can change the way you look at different parts of your life and get yourself motivated and wanting to push further and for bigger and better things. So I had an idea to just make a video today because personally in my life, I'm kind of going through a little bit of a big life change. And I won't really go into it, but long story short, my life is changing a lot. There's a lot of changes happening. So whenever you have a moment in your life where these changes occur, you can look at it one of two ways. And I'll just say straight off the bat that everything I'm going to talk about here, while it is my words, the ideas and everything have been around for years and years and years and years and years. Personally, I've learned them from Tony Robbins, who is an incredible success coach and someone who's been able to help millions of people around the world. So I give complete credit to Tony for everything that I have to say right now. But it's just kind of my hope and my way of paying it forward, of just sharing what I've learned in the short amount of time that I've been learning from him and learning from his tapes and how they've been affecting my life so positively. It's just my way of giving back and pushing the cycle of positivity forward, because that's what it's really about, right? So if you like what you hear from me, definitely check out TonyRobbins.com and look up all of his products. I don't get any money or anything like that. I'm just a huge fan of him and a huge supporter of what he does and a huge believer in it because I've seen it change my life for the better. So here we go. Basically, whenever you're in a situation where your life goes through this huge change, right? It could be a family member dying, a relationship ending, graduating from school, graduating from college, moving to a new city. Whenever there's a huge amount of change in your life, you have one of two options of how basically you react to the situation. You can either use it as something that beats you down and that pushes you into a wall, or you can use it as a chance to completely reinvent yourself and completely start over as a new beginning. And there's really only one of those two chances that gives you anything empowering. By feeling like you're the victim and feeling like everything in the world is happening to you instead of kind of you happening to it, it gives you no power. So if you look at the situation and look at whatever changes are happening in your life, maybe they're changes that are very uncomfortable for you. Maybe they're changes that scare you a little bit, that give you a fear, that you're worried about the direction your life is going, or just you're unsure of the future. Instead of feeling unsure about that, you can look inside yourself and you can kind of come from a place of optimism and come from a place of just excitedness over the possibilities in your life. And I know you're saying, Brian, all right, that's easier said than done, right? Because you might be in a pattern of behavior or a pattern of thinking where you're just pessimistic, or a lot of negative things have happened to you, and because of that, you have this association of trying new things or pushing yourself further as being fearful of it blowing up in your face, right? So some of the things you can do to kind of try to change those associations is understand that basically everything we do in life comes from a place of either wanting to gain pleasure or avoid pain. And this is totally Tony Robbins stuff that I'm telling you right now, but it's absolutely true. And that's true in your heart by hearing that. Think about all the actions you make on a day-to-day basis. They all come from a place of you either wanting to gain more pleasure in your life or avoid pain in your life, right? You get up and go to work, or you get up and do what you need to do to make money and make rent so that you don't have the pain of living on the street, right? You go out and you have some drinks with your friends, or you get into a relationship with someone, or you make new friends, or you push yourself further in your career because you want to gain that pleasure of feeling that accomplishment. So start to look at the different things you do on a day-to-day basis and kind of the opportunities you have in front of you in this new life change that you might be going through as an opportunity to gain unbelievable amounts of pleasure and push yourself further from any amount of pain. All right, and that sounds easier than it is, but the way you do that is first by cultivating a sense of gratitude. All right, and there's so many reasons for you to be grateful. If you're looking at this video, there's a reason for you to be grateful. 80% of the world's population, and my number might be wrong, but I know it's at least 80, live on less than $2 a day. That's a huge statistic. I mean, how much money did you just spend today? You know, how much was that soda you might be drinking right now? How much was that train ride? How much was that cab ride? How much was you putting gas in your car? The simple fact that you have a computer in front of you and you're watching me on YouTube means that you have something to be grateful for. So the way you cultivate gratefulness is first by starting with yourself, with a spiral coming from yourself and moving outwards. And again, full disclosure, this is totally Tony Robbins stuff, but I just want to share it because it's really helping me and hopefully it'll help you. Okay? And total credit goes to him. I will not enable monetization on this video. I won't try to make a dime or anything from this. I'm just spreading positivity. So you start with yourself. You start with being grateful for your health, grateful for the fact that you're breathing air, grateful for the fact that you're awake to experience this day, grateful for your family, whatever situation it might be, grateful for the fact that you have a roof over your head right now, grateful for the fact that you're hearing me talk, and I'm grateful for the fact that I can reach you, whoever you are, wherever you are. And you spiral that outwards. You start to become grateful for your job, grateful for the fact that you're in school, just finding things to be grateful for in your life. And they could be small things. They could be, you know, a look you got from someone, or they could be how you felt after you took this dance class and you just killed it and you felt the positive energy from everyone in there and you feel like you're growing, you feel like you're progressing. Just keep cultivating that sense of gratefulness on a daily basis. And then after you cultivate that sense of gratefulness, then you can come from a place of positivity and optimism, and you can start visualizing the things that you want to create in your life and the things you want to accomplish. Because at this stage, if you're going through a huge life change just like I am, you have this amazing opportunity in front of you to start fresh and to really hone in on what it is you want as a person in your life. What do you want to create in your life? Where do you want your life to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? And, you know, a lot of people fall into the rut of thinking about their life 5, 10 years in the future and saying, oh yeah, I want to have all those amazing things. I want that house. I want that car. I want that job. And they just say, oh, I'll get it then. And they keep pushing it off. But what you have to realize is your future is formed in the present. Every moment, you're creating your future. You're a product. Your present that you're living right now is a product of what you did in the past. All the little decisions you made, all the little actions you made, they all added up to equal what you're experiencing right now. All right, so your past has brought you to this video, to me talking to you, right? So what you need to do is understand that everything you do in the present is setting you up for the future. And that doesn't mean that you need to only focus on the future and only plan. You should enjoy the present and live in the moment. But isn't that what living in the moment is? Knowing that you're acting in your highest self-interest and that you're pushing yourself further in the most positive way. So not only are you living in the moment and being completely joyful in the moment, but you know that you're setting yourself up to achieve all of those great things you see in the future. And you're coming from a sense of complete gratitude for everything you already have. And you have this visualization in your head of exactly what you want in your mind, and you feel as if you already have it. And something funny happens when you come from a place of gratitude. You have a strong visual image in your mind of what you want, and you feel as if you've already attained it, and you focus on that, your brain starts working. And it starts working at a subconscious level to get you to take the actions necessary without you even thinking of it, without it being a chore, without it being hard, taking those actions necessary to get you to where you want to be. So I'm going to try to wrap up because this is getting to about a 10-minute video and I don't want it to be too long. I just wanted to share that with you guys and kind of just put positivity out there and just say that wherever you are in your life, whatever issues you're going through, whatever suffering that you're experiencing, just know that you always have a reason to be grateful. And you always have a choice in how you react to a given set of circumstances. I mean, that really is the only human right that we fundamentally have. We have the choice of how we react to the world around us. A great man once said that life isn't what happens to you, It's what you do with what happens to you. So start living life on your own terms and start thinking about and really making plans for what you want to accomplish. Because it's not going to happen 5 or 10 years from in the future. It's going to happen right now with all the actions you're taking. So if you're like me and you're going through a huge life change, use it as an opportunity to start fresh and to really evaluate what you want from life. Who do you want to be as a person? What do you want your legacy on this earth to be? Because that's the most important thing that we do. All right? And make sure that it involves giving back to other people, just like I'm giving back to you. Because that's what is going to help us forward in the future. With all of these challenges we have in the world today, it's so crucial that we as human beings understand the power that we have as a community, and we pay it forward, and we help other people. If you seek to help lower the suffering of others, it will enrich your life in ways that you can't possibly imagine. So I'll leave you with that. I want to make some more of these videos coming up just because I feel so empowered in my own life, and I just want to share it with you and hope that it helps you in some way too. So again, my name is Brian Henninger. If you come back to my page, if you like what you see, please comment, rate, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to keep this positivity coming. I'm going to keep pushing myself, and I hope you keep pushing yourself, all right? Have a great day.